YouTube. I'm back again with another pickups video. This time I just want to show you what I've picked up from the pound shop and the charity shops for the whole of December. So we'll start off with the pound shop. Now these were not bought all on the same day, they were stretched over a few weeks, but certainly these first two, the two of the earliest ones I got in December on the same day, and I was so chuffed. I saw quite a few people pick these up during the summer from pound shops where they lived, and none of my pound shops, at least at the times I was there, had them. These were just going out on the shelves when I went in. The following day when I went back, there was none left, so I was so lucky, so happy. This is X-Men, the animated series, seasons 1 and 2. So chuffed to have got that. And also Fantastic Four animated series, seasons 1 and 2. So yeah, I was really glad to grab them. Just a case of being in the right place at the right time. The guy literally wheeled them out and was putting them on the shelves while I was looking. So I grabbed them, and like I say, they must have sold out that day or very early the following day because they're all gone. The next that I got was Blood Widow. Don't know anything about this, but it just looked pretty good. Comes with a slip cover, same artwork. Then I grabbed this triple feature: Bad Teacher, Easy A, Super Bad. Super Bad I couldn't care less about, it was an awful movie. Easy A I really enjoyed. Bad Teacher I haven't seen, although as we'll see shortly it was a bit redundant getting that, but it's certainly worth getting it, even just for Easy A. I would like to get that on Blu-ray at some point, but yeah. And then also another triple feature: Van Damme, The Order, In Hell, Wake of Death. I've seen The Order. I'm not sure about In Hell, but Wake of Death I've never seen. But yeah, 3 Van Damme movies for £1. Can't go wrong. And then the rest of these are all Blu-rays. Again, not all picked up on the same day, but over a couple of different, maybe 3 different shops. Were there any different stores? Maybe at least 2 different stores, but over 3 different visits. Anyway, we have My Week with Marilyn, Your Highness, London Boulevard. I did enjoy this movie, although I didn't like the ending. I don't know anything about this one, but Red Lights, but it's Robert De Niro, so hopefully it'll be pretty good. Colombiana, Age of Kill, Red Hill, Justice, The Ides of March, Gambit, and yeah, Bad Teacher. By the time I bought this one, I'd already got that, but I couldn't pass it up on Blu-ray for £1, so I grabbed it. And then that's it for the pound shop. All of these were from, next lot were all from various charity shops over the month. Some of these I can't even remember the name of the shops because they either didn't have any labels on, or the labels were removed when they were at the checkout for whatever reason. They took the stickers off and put them on a piece of paper. I guess it's to show what they'd sold. And then a few that have labels on don't actually say where they're from. So these first 3, I'm pretty sure Actually, I'm not pretty sure. I can't remember where they came from. It might come to me. Anyway, Nick Warren, Ibiza, Speed and Parish. I don't know anything about this, but it's going to be some kind of Ibiza dance music. So it was worth a go. It was only 49p. No, it wasn't. It was 50p. It's 2 discs. There's a DVD, and then this one's CD on one side and DVD on the other. Which this is an odd, very odd disc, because I don't know if that'll focus on there, but it looks, I mean, it must be with the CD on one side and the DVD on the other. It looks like it's 2 discs stuck back to back. But yeah, it was only 50p, so I grabbed that. Then the Benny Hill collection. This is a CD and DVD set. I suspect this is probably from America. Although it's region 0, it is NTSC, which that's not a problem. I can play it. But yeah, it's just odd. But I'm pretty sure it's American. And then finally got a copy of the first series of Phoenix Nights. And it's not difficult getting one of these if you're prepared to pay what I think is silly money for it. I mean, even the likes of CX, I think, charge £8, which is ridiculous, really. Anyway, it was only 50p, so I was chuffed to have grabbed that. The disc isn't in the greatest condition, I don't think, but it was worth getting. I don't think there's anything on here that will actually prevent it from playing. But that's not showing anything up, is it? But there's definitely a few light scratches on there. It could have been better, but for 50p I was happy. Then for £1 I had to grab this. It was the last one I needed to complete the set. This is Porridge Series 1. I do have Series 2 and Series 3 and the Christmas specials. So this was the last one I needed for that set. And something that I've never ever seen. And you'll see at some point in another video, I actually picked up 2 different series of this in the space of a couple of days. But this is Series 12 of the 2 Ronnies. I love the 2 Ronnies as a kid or growing up. Well, yeah, as a kid. They were great. And like I said, this is Series 12. This was actually the last series I actually looked on IMDb, because I wondered actually how many series they'd done. And Series 12 was the last one, although they did quite a number of Christmas specials, some of which were after this. And I did have a little bit of a nostalgia trip actually over the Christmas holidays, because quite a few of these Christmas specials were shown on the TV. But yeah, really chuffed to have got that. I've got one other, like I said, but finding the other 10, who knows. Then these 3 all came from a local charity shop, which again I forget the name, but it's an independent one. It's not one of the chains, you know, like the British Heart Foundation or the Sally Army or any of those. It's a one-off in a small little town not too far away. I pass it almost on the way to work most days. Of course, it's not open at that time of the morning, but I dropped in one Friday after work to see if they had anything. So these were 3 for £1. The first 2 I picked up, and the third one I just got because I needed something to make up the 3. So first I got Gumball 3000, 6 Days in May, and then I got Gumball 3000, Driving Me Crazy. This, as it turns out, I already own. I didn't know that. I checked on my phone on the app that lists my collection, and it wasn't on there, so I guess I'd bought it and put it straight on the shelf without cataloguing it. So I've got 2 of those now. And then the third one, Miss Congeniality 1 and 2. I haven't seen either of these films, I don't know anything about them. This was factory sealed, but one of the discs got loose inside, so I opened it just to seat it back in place. There was no damage to it. And also from the same place I picked up this nice little box set, Ross Noble. This was £1.50. So you can see it's pretty full. There's 4 discs in there and some art cards and whatnot else. But yeah, I thought that was a bit of a bargain for £1.50, something I'd never seen before, and since I got this I've seen 2 more, one of which was considerably cheaper, but hey ho, there you go. Then this next lot came from Age Concern. So firstly, Merry Christmas Mr Bean. This was 49p, it was actually factory sealed, which is why the label's gone. But I opened this obviously because I wanted to watch it at Christmas. And for 99p, this actually came from a different shop, which price there's a little more expensive. 99p, Alan Davies. I do like Alan Davies, so yeah, for 99p it was worth getting. Then also for 49p, Top Gear, the Winter Olympics. It was one of the Top Gear ones that I didn't own. And Benidorm, the special. This was this a Christmas special or a summer special? I can't remember. But I think it came after the end of series 2 or 3. It's one I didn't have. It's cheap. Then a few VHS. These are all 29p each, again from Age Concern. The birthday cartoon collection. A whole bunch of Warner Brothers and and Disney. Then these were just a little bit of nostalgia. I really enjoyed these programs as a kid, and I haven't seen these on VHS. I haven't seen these on any format for a long time. This is the famous 5 Fall into Adventure, and 5 Get into Trouble. Again, 29p each. And then finally, Blu-ray of Game of Thrones. I paid a whole £5 for this, which I thought was a bargain. I've been looking to get hold of this for quite some time, although I did watch, I want to say 2 episodes, might have been 1, but I think it was 2 when this first started back in, was it 2010 or 2011? Didn't like it, I know, right? I just couldn't get into it. On paper I should have loved this programme because I used to love all those sword and sorcery movies back in the 80s and early 90s. But it's the same with Lord of the Rings. I just can't get into those movies. But I was really excited for this when I first heard about it, and I watched, like I said, either 1 or 2 episodes, and I just couldn't get into it, and so I've never bothered since then. But it's been running for what, 6-7 seasons now, and I kind of made a deal with me younger brother. I'm a huge Walking Dead fan, and he refused to watch them because in his mind there's so many poor zombie movies out there. He's just like he says, he's so sick of zombies, and I said, no, you've got to try it, it's so good. And he wouldn't. Anyway, earlier on this year, or in the summer, we kind of made a deal that if he tried The Walking Dead, I would, because he's a huge Game of Thrones fan, I would try this again. Anyway, he stuck to his part of the bargain before the last series started. He binge watched the first 6 seasons in about a month and a half, something like that, and he loved it. Which I knew he would. So now I haven't started this, but now I've got to get back into this again, or try and get into this. Unfortunately, so much of it has been spoiled. It's one of those things, because it's so popular, you just can't miss getting things spoiled. But anyway, I will give it a go sometime. Anyway, that's everything I've picked up in December from the charity shops and the pound shop. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra. So I've just found just a few more charity shop DVDs that I'd somehow missed. Now I can't remember the name of the shop these came from, but it doesn't say on the labels, and it's not one that I go to regularly. It's a little distance away. But for 50p, I got Magic Beyond Words. I've never heard of this. I don't know anything about it. But it's based on the life of J.K. Rowling, and it stars the ever gorgeous Poppy Montgomery, and I'm pretty much willing to watch anything that she's in. And we have The Witches of Oz. I'm pretty certain I've already seen this, but I don't recognise, I do recognise quite a few of the cast now I look at it. Yeah, this was on, I think, the Sci-Fi Channel or something similar to that a couple of years ago. But yeah, I'll give that another go. And this is what I've been looking for such a long time. Bottom movie, Guest House Paradiso. This is such a funny film. Oh, it's really, really good. And then finally, box set. This was £150. The Dusk Till Dawn trilogy. I already have the first one of these on Blu-ray Steelbook. It's a 4-disc set. It's 2 discs for the first movie and 1 disc each for the other two. But, yeah, I thought it was a great box set to get for a good price. So I grabbed it. Anyway, that isn't everything, because in between me starting to put the stuff away, I found those last 4 that I'd missed. But that is, in this video, everything that I've picked up in December from the pound shop and the charity shops. So once again, thanks for watching, and I will speak to you next time. Ta-ra.